Welcome back. I've got Jacob Weber here from the K-State Extension Service, and we are talking melons this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting me.
Now, we're getting, as you were saying during the break, we're getting towards the latter season of the gardening season, but
it's the time of the year when gardeners are kind of giving up, but the tomatoes are coming in very well. Watermelons, if they're homegrown, probably will be ripening about now. And the thing of it is being able to tell when that melon is ripe. I remember when I was little, I was after my mother to pick a melon, and it was getting bigger and bigger every day. And she finally picked it. And it was very disappointing because it was just pink on the inside. It wasn't ripe. Oh. So I've made it my purpose in life to be able to tell when a melon is ripe. And the way you do it, melons grow on a vine, of course, where the stem is attached to the vine. Just opposite of that point of attachment is a little tendril. It's called a pigtail. And of course, it's not here because it would be on the vine itself. But when that pigtail starts to dry up, that's an indicator that the melon's been on the vine long enough to be ripe, but that's not a good indicator of ripeness. The really good indicator is on the bottom side here. It's called a ground spot. And this is where the melon lays on the ground. That ground spot starts out as kind of a greenish, whitish green color. But as the melon matures, it starts to turn to a buttery yellow color. And that's a good indicator that the melon is turning color on the inside. The other thing I like to do is I'd like to go midway between the stem end and the flower end of the melon and give it a good push right in the middle. And you can feel a little softness, a little give in the rind. When that happens, that melon is just at the right stage. Now, you can test these melons in the store if you go to the store, and you can feel them. Some of them are firm, some of them are very soft. I would probably walk away from the very soft ones because they're kind of mushy on the inside. But this one here, I picked out for myself. It's pretty ripe.
I've been trying to talk you into cutting it up for us this morning.
I don't want any cut fingers, and of course, I want to make sure that it's red on the inside, so we're not going. We can plug the melon.
Now, some people say you can actually thump a melon, like with cantaloupe and stuff like that. Does that work with watermelon too?
Some people can do it. I can't. I've never been able to tell when a melon's ripe by thumping it. I always go by the ground color here, turning from a greenish color, or whitish color, to a buttery yellow color. And I guess that kind of reflects from the light. And then the softness of the rind, a little bit of a give in it, but not too much.
Now, for your plants, while your watermelons are ripening up, is there anything you should be doing for your plants right now? Extra feed or anything like that?
The melon at this point in time is pretty much mature. It's not going to grow much more. The important thing is to leave the melon on the vine until it's fully ripe, because once it's picked, it will not ripen any further. You cannot let a watermelon set and mature like you can, say, a peach or something like that, or a tomato that would continue to ripen. The ripening process ends as soon as the melon is severed from the vine.
All right. Well, Jacob, thank you so much. That was some very helpful advice.
I can see that you're wanting me to cut it open.
I might talk him into it. If you have any questions, you can always contact your local K-State Extension agent, and we put phone numbers there on the screen for both the Girard and Altamont offices, and you could either do that or go to the website there on your screen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's go eat some watermelon. We'll be right back.